Yeah, you know, in times of crisis, there's only a few you can depend on. The real revolutionaries, the real rebels. So, you know what it be. Got funk all
So this is
day.
my analogy.
Come get the real
I'm a
G.
theater baby. I was raised by my mother, who is an actress. My first play was when my mom was 9 months pregnant because she was directing the play. I've been in plays and theater, skits, poetry, all of that my whole entire life. But it's allowed me to be introduced. And so to me, it's normal. You know, people who express themselves physically, you can kind of see their personality on their body. And I actually think it's odd when people blend in or conform or uh, try to look like everybody else. I'm definitely nonconformist. As a matter of fact, quickly, I'm 33 and my birthday's in January. So for whatever reason, when I turned 33, I was like, let me ask my friends if they think I'm weird. Because I know sometimes I go out, I get odd looks, things of that nature. I think I look pretty normal, but you know, depends on the day. You know, sometimes my hair is purple or green. You know, what can I say? But basically, I asked them, I was like, so, you know, do you think I'm weird? And they were like, just a trick question. Yeah, you're very weird. You're not normal. You know, and so I'm asking my best friends that I've known since I was like 14. You know, younger than that, sixth grade best friend, sixth grade, seventh grade, my partner at the time, I asked him, I was like, you know, do you think I'm weird? He's like, yeah, definitely. He said, I'm weird too. It's, you know, but we're not regular. And so I've been dealing with that this year. 33 has been a crazy year. It is October 14th, Monday. It's almost over, but it has been a transformative year, 25 and then 33. So I don't know, you might want to look into those numbers if you haven't made it there yet. But I said that to say I'm a theater kid. The outside world often sees us as odd. It sees the way that we understand and see and move through the world as odd. And so I was also a kind of a recluse. I don't think that's the proper word to use, but that's the word I will use. I was kind of a recluse in high school, meaning that like at lunchtime, I ate in a theater classroom. When it was time to go to another classroom, we had a really big school. We had like 2,000 kids. Like I would have my tunnel vision on. I couldn't see anything. I would just go straight to class because people made me nervous, you know? And like talking, interacting with people I didn't know. The theater classroom was safe. You know, I could be myself there. I could let my guard down. I knew that everyone there loved me or had some type of positive affection towards me. And if they didn't, I knew why they didn't. So the theater classroom was our safe space. It was where I could be me. I could be African centered and still make other friends, you know? So I was like, out in California, you live in a theater classroom where you live in this bubble, this safe, creative workspace, you know, and then you come home and visit every blue moon, which is the hallway. But the rest of your family live over here in this hallway. And who is a black man has to have certain interactions with white men in the South, they treat him in a certain manner. And so he feels disrespected. They might talk down to him, whether they're young or old. They might expect him to do certain things. They might um, there are all kinds of crazy interactions that can happen. And he knows this because he's from here. And every time you come down here, he's ready to go because it's a whole different world in the South. I was telling him that you got to take it easy on your father. You have to bring him into the safe space. You have to bring him into the theater classroom as opposed to taking this weird theater kid into his space, you know, and then expecting him to be accepting, particularly when the theater kid has on a costume that looks like something that he's had very bad experiences with, right? We have to get under that skin layer. And so when I was trying to explain this to him, he did get it, because we're theater kids. We know that's what the safe space is, and we know what the hallway is, right? But sometimes we have to remember that people out here in this hallway, they ain't never been to the theater classroom. They ain't never experienced no theater kids, you know? And so we need to bring them to the theater gradually, a little bit at a time. But, you know, bring them for about 5 minutes, then bring them for 30 minutes, then let them come see a show, then let's hang out afterwards, you know. These are the ways that we need to introduce, particularly our elders, you know what I'm saying, to things that may be unfamiliar to them. I feel very fortunate that I was raised by my mother. She's awesome. She's an amazing, wonderful, open-hearted, loving woman. I've met every kind of person. And well, I guess one of the things that's weird about me is that I can be a bit aloof. So most of the people that I've met that have been something that might cause me to have a bias towards them based on popular opinion, based on rumor, conjecture, things of that nature, things that outside of my personal experience, I wasn't even aware of. Like I have a homegirl whom I love dearly, who she was the first woman that I knew who was bisexual, you know. So, but I didn't know. You know, we used to sit here talking about relationships, and then we were talking for like a week. But the girl's name something like Michael, and her name wasn't Michael. I'm saying that because I watched Star Trek Discovery, and that's the first female male name that came up. Anyway, I digress. But her name was something like Michael. So the whole time that we're talking, I'm thinking she's talking about a dude. I'm talking about my dude. She's talking about her dude. And then one day she was describing her. I was like, "You talking about a chick?" She's like, "Yeah." I thought you know. I was like, oh, I did it. Anyway, keep going. You know. But that's really kind of my response in general to stuff. Oh, you talking about X, Y, and Z? Okay. Right? Because we out here to live our life. We only have one life to live. We have to be happy. Everyone is going to, you know, move through their own obstacles and things of that nature. But we wake up. We wake up every morning. And every morning is an opportunity to move towards your goal and your dream. It's an opportunity to bring your family and friends into your fold, you know, to plant a seed in them so that they might cultivate that fruit that you're hoping that they have. So I'm probably going to bring him on so that we can have a more in-depth conversation, a clearer conversation. But to the theater kids, to the African-centered, pro-Black people out there who have white friends, who have gay friends, who have friends whose ideals might not align closely with yours. And when I say friend, I mean friends and associates, because I take a big difference between a friendship and an associate, you know. But a lot of people make them overlap and cross over. But I guess I'll leave by saying to be African-centered is to be a humanist, is to understand the humanity in yourself and in other people. To be African-centered and to be a Black woman is to know who you are, is to know yourself. It is to come into knowing of yourself, to understand that this is a process, a continuous process that should go on for as long as you are living, you know. To be African-centered is many things. We're not a monolith, you know, and you have to find people who have like-minded thinking. And just know that you can always grow, you can always learn, and there is always someone who is like-minded. Sometimes you just gotta look. really, really, really hard.
Brother, I'm all black, the most wanted man.
Peace.
Until I die, I'm sorta like Saint McIntosh with the sweet potato pies. A real rebel, sneaking up like Omar from the wire, dumping dope in the sewer, knocking all your suppliers to Cornell West. Bulletproof vest, dudes get seasick and ladies grab their chairs. Black rebel, see my face and they all get frayed, cause I'm all about my change. Rebel, I ain't got no fear, move something, homie, it's my year. I'm a black rebel, black body in the house, black yo, body in the house, black yo, body in the house, black yo, body in the house. In 04 I had flow in front of that corner store, Chips Ahoy like a bakery, I got dope. In 05 I was live on that Shelby County Drive, me and Frankie had honey buzzing in the beehive. 10 years later and I'm an activist, no contraband, I seen what the rapping did. I go ham on this mic, I'm so magnanimous, I swear 4 cheese to never do it average. I'm in the lab again, turning my phone off. 2 niggas at my side, carrying sawed-offs. Cotton ball, that's niggas, man, they all soft. I'm toxic in the air, develop the smoke, it's called Garvey, Malcolm, Simon, Stokely, Fred Hampton. Y'all know them and y'all smoking. I'm grain gripping in them Oakleys, like them OGs before me. I'm back with stories about blacks gaining glory. Rebel, see my face and they all get frayed, cause I'm all about my change. Rebel, I ain't got no fear, move something, homie, it's my year. I'm a black rebel, black body in the house, black yo, body in the house, black yo, body in the house, black yo, body in the house. A real rebel will kill any bird with no stones, just a microphone, cause I jam the gun butt right into your teeth. You crack a smile looking like Leon Spinks. Your girl leaving you, she coming home with me. She don't want no barbecue, but she loving mesquite. I tell her get it up with him, not even though her jaw hurt. I'm a pro-black thug, but it can't be all work. The purse come first, and when I thirst, I'ma leave your stomach in knots, looking like balled up homework. You crazy, damn right, got a screw loose lady. I'm in SL Cavalier, hitting screws all day. I hate the system, but I cruise through